Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to be showing you my sick day get ready with me routine. I have had the worst sinus infection this past week, and today I just need to get ready and kind of make myself look a little more awake. And so I thought that it would be fun to get ready with you guys. So I have my Starbucks right here, and we're gonna go ahead and just do a quick makeup routine. So one thing that I really like to do when I am getting ready, if my skin is just a little more dry, is really focus on treating my skin and really not wearing a lot of heavy foundation or makeup. So last night before I went to sleep, I put a lot of coconut oil on my face. I've talked about coconut oil before. You guys know how much I love it and how much I use coconut oil in my daily routine. So today I'm going to be going in with this Hangover RX Too Faced primer. I'm going to be using this today, and I really like this because it has coconut water in it, and I just feel like it kind of hydrates my skin a little bit. It doesn't feel heavy or anything, and I feel like I only need a tiny bit of this. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this, and don't mind my band-aid on my finger. I really hurt my finger a couple weeks ago, and I'm just needing to keep a band-aid on it, so just don't mind that. I'm just gonna use a little bit of concealer. So like I said, I don't really like to wear a lot of makeup. I'm not gonna be wearing foundation today. I'm just going to spot conceal and just really conceal underneath of my eyes. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and this has always been one of my favorite concealers. I really like this just because it's a cheap concealer, and I really think that it works well. So all that I'm going to do is put that right under my eyes, a little bit on my chin, and what I'm going to do first is blend this out, and then I'm going to add another concealer on top of that. And I know that this is really a light concealer, but I really want my under eyes to be brightened up since I am so dead tired. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this underneath of my eyes and on my chin. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Naked Skin Concealer, and this is in the shade Light, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that underneath of my eyes again and kind of drag that down a little bit. I'm going to put that around my nose, in between my forehead and on my chin, and if I have any little acne spots or anything like that, I'll just add that. And then I really like using the Beauty Blender, especially on days that I just wear the concealer, because I feel like sometimes I can get really heavy-handed with my concealer, and I really think that the Beauty Blender just helps everything look really seamless, and it just really helps everything blend out a lot easier. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend all of that out. And I've actually been really liking not wearing any foundation lately. I have a lot of freckles from the summer, and I just really think that it is a lot more flattering just to have your natural skin show through. So whatever is left on the Beauty Blender, I'm just kind of putting the rest of that concealer on the rest of my face, and really that's it. So you can see that a lot of my redness is covered, but you can still see my skin. You can still see my freckles and imperfections and everything, but I just feel like I look a little more fresh and wide awake. So what I'm going to do next is go in with my powder, and today I'm going to be using an old favorite. I used to talk about this a lot in my other videos, but this is the Laura Mercier powder, and this is just the translucent powder, and this has always been one of my favorite powders. I love Laura Mercier products. They're really great, and this is probably one of my favorite products from this line. So I'm just going to take a little bit on a brush, and I'm just going to really focus this where I put the concealer. So under my eye and around my nose is really where I get oily. Next, what I am going to do is fill in my brows just very lightly, and I'm going to be using my Anastasia brow powder in Ebony. Okay, so once my brows are filled in, I'm going to go in with this NYX tinted brown mascara, and this is in the shade Espresso, and I am just going to run this through my brows. I really like to do this because I have very hairy eyebrows, so if I don't, I feel like the hairs are always going in crazy different directions, so I feel like that this just helps a little bit. I'm really not going to be doing any eyeshadow today, but I'm going to take this Milani bronzer and I am going to take a fluffy brush, and all that I'm going to do is just run this color into my crease a little bit. I feel like if I add just a little bit of something in my crease, it just adds a little bit to my eyes. It just makes me not look as sick, and I don't know, I just like adding, I always like using bronzer just on my eyes because I just feel like it can kind of tie a whole look together, and you don't have to worry if you're traveling about bringing an eyeshadow palette or anything like that. I think that using just your bronzer looks just as good. Today I'm going to be using a different mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Feline, and I always like to use a waterproof mascara. My eyelashes kind of go straight down, so when I curl them and use a waterproof mascara, I just really think that it helps my lashes stay curled. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply mascara. After I apply mascara, I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Candy Johnson palette, and I'm going to be going into the shade Ice Cream, and all that I'm going to do is just highlight under my brow bone. I used to never do this, and now that I have been, I just really think that it kind of just adds a little bit to your face, and it just makes you look a little bit more awake, and I don't know, I just think that it looks really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do the tiniest bit of that, and then I'm going to go into the shade Whipped Cream and just add the tiniest bit of that. Okay, and then the last thing that I'm going to do is take that Milani bronzer, the same one that I used in my crease. I'm just gonna take that on an angled brush and just very lightly just bronze up my skin a little bit more. I feel like I do this no matter what type of makeup look that I am doing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit of bronzer everywhere. One thing that I always love doing when I'm sick especially is really not wearing any lipstick, just adding Carmex to my lips, so I'm gonna go ahead . So I'm gonna go ahead and add some Carmex, and then that is it. This look is complete. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoyed getting ready with me. Please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.